Ford Escort is getting ready to be gambled off-road.
This is pretty much the worst video ever made.
Napoleon, like anyone can even know that.
Hello my friends, and welcome to Tom's Tinkering and Adventures. Today we're taking the Ford Escort ZX2 up towards Ridgecrest, California for the SoCal Spring Gambler 500. My partner Paulie couldn't make it this weekend, so I'm flying solo, but that's all right. I've got about 100 miles under my belt, which is about 3 times farther than I've ever driven this car. So far it's doing okay. We'd get a little bit, about 3/4 away on the temp gauge, and then it would drop back down. I put a little bit more water in the overflow. Stopped at the lovely Walmart here. Man, this is one of the most ghetto Walmarts I've been to, but got myself some Walmart corn dogs and some engine oil stop leak and some fuel system cleaner, and I even bought an AC recharge kit, but doesn't seem to be doing anything for this thing. Air conditioning doesn't work. Heater kind of works. Crank windows work. Cruise control works. But anyway, traffic has been terrible. That's why I didn't care that I stopped here for a little bit. But I'm going to continue on. I think I got about another 100 miles to go. And we'll see you in the morning probably. I'm going to apologize ahead of time for the wind noise. But here's our camp this morning. And it was cold last night. Slept okay through the cold, but the wind was just whipping my tent around, and I set up right on a big rock to set up in the middle of the night. So here's everyone here. Pretty good showing. He is over there. Well, we had a driver's meeting, got some coordinates. So I guess we'll see where the Escort can go. A buddy of mine here, Noah, brought this Lincoln Town car. So we're gonna kind of team up the Ford Motor Product vehicles together. I don't know if the B Team van is going with us, but I think the 4Runner is. We'll see. We'll see. Probably shouldn't be videoing and driving at the same time, but it sure is pretty here. Beautiful place. We got a big group today, so it's Ford Escort ZX2 rated. It ain't much of a trail, but I don't know as if this car was supposed to be an off-roader. I don't know if it is an off-roader. Trail's getting tougher. Escort's still going though. Beautiful out here. I don't know what we're stopped for, but hopefully it's not something too bad. This is not the place to be videoing and driving. But I'm doing it anyway. Ay, ay, ay. So I just got caught up on a rock back there, kind of my own fault, but it was buried and I really had no other place to go. but dug around the rock and the car pushed it over. The Lincoln taking some abuse. I think he's actually lower than me. And ripped off his skid plate. I don't even have a skid plate, so I won't be ripping one off. Well, somehow I ended up in the front, which I didn't want to because front-wheel drive, two-wheel drive, etc. But went around this corner and the road is pretty rutted out. And fortunately, I was able to ride around on the center and the edge, but the Lincoln, having a little bit longer wheelbase, he high-centered right here. And we just came up a hill just around there. And the Escort had to get winched up the hill. Made it about 80% of the way. Lost momentum, and then I couldn't back up far enough because everyone was behind me. That sounds like excuses. It is. Challenges await.
Uphill whoops, that's a lot of fun.
Anybody else want to go first? Hey, don't hit that rock that I just did.
Super duty rescue. And I'm not wearing my seatbelt. Okay, so getting towed up the hill, not the best, but the view up here is beautiful. And you know, video and photos never do justice for this stuff. The CRV crawled right up. Gotta get some glamour shots here. We got to the tunnel.
Hello.
Hello. Did you go in here?
Yes, and it turns up.
All right. Oh, it's very low. Is it scary in there? There's an alien. Well, once you get past the entrance, it's not bad. You can stand up, but the entrance is very low. Can't believe I'm in another mine after Death Valley. We'll see how far we go. It's nice and cool in here. It's pretty cool. There's some tracks. But it ends right up there. Door. Here we are with just the camera light looking out and then looking in. Pretty cool. The light at the end of the tunnel. This car has such low ground clearance that I have to ride up on the center strip almost all the time. And yeah, my back is probably gonna feel this, bouncing around like an animal. But it's going. Gotta shift with the left hand while I'm videoing with the right hand. Yeah, like this. If I don't get up on this center thing, I'd be bottoming everything out. It's kind of cool. Some kind of old homestead. Oh no. Flats and flats.
Alright, we're gonna need that.
Both tires. Sidewalk.
More challenge.
But we got a donut and a Ford Ranger spare. So we're up and running. I was just trying to get off the trail. We had the flats on the Lincoln, and then I got a flat as well. Changed it out on the side of the trail with the nice little donut. And I couldn't even see where the hole was in this thing. But let me shut this light off here. Right there. Yuck. Good morning from Gambler Camp. Just got back from 25K on my feet. Sorry for the wind again. We we are camped in a beautiful place. I think there's some water running up here. We'll go check that out in a second. Lots of burro activity, donkeys, whatever they are. I haven't seen one yet, but I heard them, and there's definitely scatological evidence, as they say, donkey poo. Let's go check out this water. I think it's a waterfall. Okay, we're getting closer. Trying my best to watch my footing and watch the video so that I don't give you too much garbage. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of water coming down there. Let's get around the corner. See, this is part of the cool thing about doing events like this. You get to see things you might not have ever seen. I didn't even know this was here. All right, we'll try to zoom. Most happy right there. I imagine this is all snow melt off the Sierras. The sunrise was pretty nice this morning. It was so nice I kind of kept it for myself. I'm sorry I didn't share. Every once in a while you got to keep some stuff for yourself, right? Two 4x4s there. 4x4, 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 all-wheel drive. 4x4, 4x4. Everything is four-wheel drive. The B-Team van over there is only rear-wheel drive. The Miata, rear-wheel drive. My car, front-wheel drive, and the white truck is two-wheel drive. So this is becoming a 4x4 club at this point, which I guess is all right, but I had a lot of fun messing around with the little front-wheel drive car out here, off-roading it.
I think I'm the only person to have done it more than once, right? And I've done all four of my windows, so it's a high bar to set, and so it's I've got the record, I've got scepter and all that stuff, so there's a lot to live up to and strive to achieve. Okay, so bring some crap cars that you can break the windows. Yes, Dave, on your time, sir.
Dave. All right.
Dave.
Wow.
Dave.
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 It's been a great weekend.
Dave.
Woo!
Dave. Dave. Dave.
Well, this was highly unexpected. I won the Scepter, which is kind of like the award at the drivers' meeting on Sunday morning for the person who most embodies the gambler spirit. And all it took was bringing the crappiest car out here. Like I said earlier, everyone has these 4x4s, and I'm out here beating on a stock Ford Escort. Let's take a look at it. They always make something homemade out of junk. SoCal. We got some bones on there, a bearing, camshaft, some gears. Ooh, Mercedes. So now I got to find a place to display that. That's kind of cool, though. I feel pretty proud. And the car's still holding up. Had oil in it when I checked it. Coolant levels seem fine. Checking it out.
Come on in, be further. We need a good photo together.
I imagine it's nice and cold. Well, I'm all packed up. I think I'm gonna head home. I don't see any reason to be running trails on a donut with a stock tire that has 4 plugs in the sidewall. It is holding pressure, but the Escort did admirably. Thanks once again for joining me on my journey here. Gambler, SoCal Gambler,
Well, good luck with
Spring 2025. Ford Escort, got it done for the most part. I got some toes, but I found out where the hook points are on here at least. And And the car's mostly together, you know, minus that back bumper cover, but we'll try to fix that. And I guess I got to come out to the next one because I got the Scepter and I have to present it for the next one, so I'm locked in. Okay, if you're liking my content, give me a thumbs up, leave some comments down below. If you're not already a subscriber, please consider doing so. Thank you very much for watching. Get out there and find your adventure. Adios.